Alright, what's going on, guys? So, I saw this story on Twitter last night, and it was pretty wild. So, let me just read this tweet real quick, and then we can break it down. PJ Washington is now forced to pay $200,000 a month in child support over the next 18 years. Ex-wife secretly filed for divorce 2 weeks after giving birth to child. Let me try to go ahead and explain the situation a little bit. Basically, long story short, my guy got finessed, alright? He fell for the trap. However, it's still a crazy situation once you look at some of these details. So first of all, the girl in question, you may or may not have recognized her from the picture, but that is Brittany Renner. So if you know who that is, this story's already starting to add up, right? If not, she's an Instagram model, I guess you would say. Now, I don't really know how to say this without just straight up saying it, but basically, she's pretty much known for being passed around by athletes and other celebrities. I pulled up her dating history. It does paint quite the picture, and I think it's very relevant to the situation. So if we look here, there are some very big names on this list. James Harden, Lil Uzi, Ben Simmons, Colin Kaepernick, Jamal Murray, Drake, Tyga, Chris Brown, Trey Songz. I'm sure there are many more that aren't even known about, but as you can see, a lot of high profile meat has passed through those walls. It's important to recognize that because it just makes the whole situation so much worse. Now, one last piece of evidence in case all of that was not enough, here is a little clip of her actually breaking down her game plan of what she plans to do in life.
Really. So if y'all really want to try to come up off a check off a man, I mean, you could just fuck an athlete. They're really dumb.
So as you can see, she executed her game plan to perfection. It finally paid off. That's why I can't even fully blame her for all this, because the whole world can see what's going on here, but somehow the guy involved did not, and he still fell for the trap. I think, honestly, he probably did know, and he still fell for it, which is even worse, right? Like, it was so obvious. There's no way he didn't know what was going on, and he didn't know who she was. Now, I don't know the full timeline here, but PJ Washington is only in his second year in the league. He's only 22 years old, and Brittany Renner is 29. So basically, I think she scouted him out his rookie year. Some fresh meat, new to the league, that's an easy target, I guess. And it worked, right? Because she finally secured that max contract, $200,000 a month for 18 years. If we do a little simple math here, that's $2.4 million a year. 18 years is $43.2 million. I mean, damn, for 43 mil, I might be interested in some NBA meat as well. That's a lot of money. Now, the crazy part is, I don't actually think he can even afford this number. I don't know how they came up with that number, but if you look at his current contract, now obviously he's new to the league, so he hasn't got a crazy contract yet, but he's only on a $4 million deal. It's still $4 mil, but as far as NBA contracts go, that's pretty low. But this guy's gonna make 4.2 mil this year, and apparently he has to give 2.4 of that to her. And that just doesn't make sense to me. Over half his money is going away to her. I don't understand that. And then if you factor in taxes as well, that's going to be at least another mil right there. So this guy might only end up seeing $500K out of that 4 mil. I know $500K is a lot, but when you're coming down from 4 mil, that's kind of demoralizing. That's crazy. But at the end of the day, he really has no one to blame but himself, because this wasn't some elaborate scheme that he fell for. There's no way he didn't know who she was and what was going on, and he still decided to play a dangerous game, and it did not work out. You fucked up, and now you gotta live with the consequences, and it seems like these are some expensive consequences. So that being said, lesson of the day, you gotta be smarter, man. You gotta read the situation. No one else fell for the trap. If you go down the list, those are some serious names on there. You know what I mean? Ben Simmons, James Harden, Drake, Chris Brown. shit, she might have been getting $2 million a month if she got one of those guys. But you know, they all seem to navigate the situation safely, but you did not, my man. So now you are stuck with the consequences. So that is pretty much it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are not already. Follow me on Twitter. Links in the description down below. Check out my last video if you missed it. It was about like this weird guy who had a mental breakdown on a plane. So they ended up duct taping him to the seat in order to handle it. But anyways, that being said, thank you again for watching. Have a good day and peace out.